Hello there, Blueberry Pie. So I do feel an overwhelming sense of dread right now, and it's because whenever you see overconfidence, it usually marks terror around the corner. What am I talking about? Bitcoin dominance. Do you see what's going on right now? So let's have a look at this. Bitcoin maxis are flooding Twitter and YouTube with euphoria and overconfident chants. So Bitcoin maxis are people who believe Bitcoin is the one and only truly way and it's going to go up forever. And hey, I believe that too at the start, just like everybody does. And then reality hits and you realize there is a demand for using crypto and blockchain out there that Bitcoin does not solve. This is now old news for us, but still news to everybody who still thinks that Bitcoin's going to have a great wipeout. As I continue here, so Bitcoin maxis believe that this little pop is the start of the great wipeout, the great rotation. So what they believe is, they believe that there will be a moment, almost like the four horsemen coming down and saying, you are a blueberry pie, you are scrumptious, you will be consumed, and also you will rotate out of all your altcoins into Bitcoin and then just sit on it. And then you ask, and then we're going to, what do we do, sir? And they say, nothing, just sit on it. Do you see the problem here? This doesn't happen in the real world, friends. You can actually use gold and the stock market as a proxy, and I will go through that with you just very quickly because gold is one of the biggest blue chip assets in the world, right? But the stock market's worth more than it. The stock market, I mean, you already know this. What are you going to do with a piece of gold? You can't do anything. Just sit on it. People want more excitement when it comes to transferring, owning, and using value. So Bitcoin still has looming pressure on it, okay, friends? So as we go through these, just remember, these have not gone away. Yes, it's Bitcoin, BlackRock, spot ETF. Yes, they're trying to scam us upwards to do the great dumpening later on. Look at this. Bitcoin still has Mt. Gox, that's 140,000 Bitcoin. The government selling, that's another 40,000 Bitcoin. GBTC discount has not closed, which means all that market buying of Bitcoin, you're like, if they really wanted it, and they really, really wanted upside, they'd buy that discount. They'd buy GBTC. They'd buy Grayscale. Now, of course, you can't sell it back. You can't get the arbitrage out. You can't withdraw. But it's a very reasonable punt because they have it sitting in a treasury. You're buying at such a huge discount. It's not like you're buying GBTC at 10%. It is 36% discount. Yes, you get to buy 36%, friends. So you just do 0.64 times 30K. Yes, you get to buy $19,200 Bitcoin. It hit something like $11,000 at the low. If there was real demand, they'd gobble that up. Let's just be intellectually honest, okay? That's exactly what we are here to uncover. So I'm seeing a lot of Bitcoin maxis, and just to let you know, if you've been liking, subscribing, press the belly button and all, press my belly button, then press your belly button, then press the bell and press all on YouTube. When you just sit here long enough, you'll see me do many of these posts because I keep catching people time and time again. They get like so euphoric. You know, they also call for the death of Ethereum whenever that happens. So I don't know if you see this tiny little blip here and right here. They made, so this is Bitcoin's strength, right? So when it goes down, it means Bitcoin's getting weaker. So Bitcoin maxis were making death of Ethereum party Twitter spaces, etc. Then it's funny, it just happens every time. It's happened right now. So, but this one is more dangerous. Not for us, by the way. This one is more dangerous for the Bitcoin maxis. They used to only summon the evil spirits to take on Ethereum. But now they are just going guns blazing everywhere. It used to just be anti-Ethereum talk, but now it's anti-everything talk. So you have a look at this. I'm going to zoom in for you so you can see because you're a baby or baby cake. If you zoom in, you can see, right? You can see right here, top 10 coins from June 2018 and how they performed against Bitcoin. Note, old and new are their prices in Satoshi. So as you can see here, look at the change you can see here. So they're just looking at the top 10 coins. You notice how everything got wrecked. Ethereum down 12%. But, you know, not really intellectually honest because, you know, you could have bought DCA lower, but I'll give it to them. Okay, it's an important point to make because, yes, most things get crushed. That's the truth, right? That's just the truth. Most things get crushed against Bitcoin because they can't even compete with the basic store of value because the founders and the leaders don't understand community. They don't understand network effects. And the crypto industry is moving too fast We are making new use cases. There's new utility. People are finding more efficient ways, and we leave the technology of yesterday. We leave it behind. Okay, so this is why, on average, a lot of things get destroyed. So XRP got absolutely brutalized, like brutalized beyond imagination, minus 76%. Bitcoin Cash wrecked. EOS wrecked. Litecoin also wrecked. Stellar wrecked. Cardano minus 54% wrecked. Tron wrecked. Everything wrecked. So it's very tough to look at this, of course, but of course, just Ethereum just catching up. But you think, look how hard it is, friends. I mean, a blue chip like Ethereum, you still can't gain on Bitcoin since all that time. If you notice the pattern here, I mean, there was a giant renaissance of altcoin mania in 2017, but now that Bitcoin and Ethereum are both starting to slow down, I believe it's going to get even harder to pick these winners. But of the winners that come, it's going to be nice and juicy. So look at this, friends. We can actually continue. We can actually see on the right-hand side, okay, so we have the list here. Look at this. We're going to read this together, okay? Just have to do some squinting. A full 82 of the 92 coins that were in the top 600 were down 90% or more. So that's 82 out of 92 coins were down 90% or more. These are the worst performing coins from the top 200, and then they are still in the top 600. So these are just absolute garbage coins that are there. One chain, I think I remember buying a bit of that, throwing a bullet in it just to see. OMG, I remember that. So I remember OMG, the Omnisi Go network, just all these things, friends. Look, they keep trying and trying, but they don't understand network effects. So on one hand, yes, I'm saying we can be careful, Bitcoin Maxis, but on the other hand, I'm also agreeing. I have to agree and say, yes, most people don't understand Metcalfe's law network effects. It's just like in business. Most people don't understand how to make a luxury item. Have you noticed how young kids on TikTok or Instagram, you always see them with these big ambitions like, I want to make a luxury brand label. I'm going to start up my own business. Everybody wants to do that because they want to be seen as the premium. The truth is, no one knows how to create a premium product. There's only one Rolex, there's only one Ferrari, one Lambo. There's only a very few select that humans actually choose to give a premium pricing to. Same as altcoins, by the way. There's only a very few select meme coins, for example, Doge, that will give premium pricing to. These are many elements that you have to master in crypto, and good thing for you and me is I'm not going to be making a coin and there's no community, and I'm just here to identify these, okay? Because the industry moves too fast. We've absolutely focused on trying to identify what wins and what doesn't win. So actually, if we zoom in again, I want you to see, look at the right-hand side. So look at this, friends. So here are the top 10 performers, right? Just 7 coins that were positive from 2018, okay, out of 200. So 7 out of 200 are positive. Have a look at number 1, ChainLINK. Number 2, Doge. Number 3, BNB. Okay, everything else is absolutely pretty much a poopy head. So isn't that quite amazing? This is why, see, this is the crazy part. So on one hand, I tell you, yeah, it's super hard, and you got to be able to pick good. And on the other hand, I believe I pick good. That's it. I present with you the information, go, hey, I think this is doing great. And yeah, price is going down. I don't really care. It's public open markets. Please click sell and leave. If you want to go drink soy and sit in the corner, no one cares. Okay, just please click leave. Stop annoying everybody else. All right, go find some friends out in the park. For the rest of us, we understand the game. This is the game. I understand how markets price each other and how they wait for the leader, etc. to happen. So this chart is Bitcoin dominance. Now we can actually look deeper into the Bitcoin dominance. You can see this, right? So they are actually, I mean, this is crazy, okay? Let me have a look at this, okay? There they are. This is the crazy part. So this Bitcoin dominance is crash to oblivion, recover, crash to oblivion. This little thing, see that? They are now cheering for the death. They're saying, yeah, it is all over for all of you. I think if you genuinely, I'm just saying, just be careful, because if this is the best you can do, after all of that, God help you. I'm not even joking, okay? Look, friends, think about it like this, okay? Just have it. Let's be intellectually honest. Look at this little arrow. This is after Luna and UST goes to 0. We literally have a $60 to $80 billion wipeout of a stable coin, okay? We wipe out a stable coin. We wiped out a stable coin, friends. Plus, you have the SEC going after like 30 coins and saying you're all securities. Plus, you have anti-SEC rhetoric. Plus, you have all the scamming, hucksters, fraudsters, Ponzi schemes. You have all of that. You have an NFT market wipeout. You have all these absolute degeneracy acts. And guess what? This is the best that Bitcoin dominance can do. It's telling you something, man. Like, can I tell you something right now? Okay. All of, see this Bitcoin, see in this bear market, okay? See this bear market, friends, this bear market, all of the damage was man-made, okay? This bear market was natural causes, okay? So let me explain. So this Bitcoin dominance, this was Ethereum rallying, by the way. So when Bitcoin dominance is going down, it's Ethereum and XRP rallying here because they went up too strong. Bitcoin can't move, okay? This wipeout, so Bitcoin reclaiming dominance was, like I said, it was like the star went supernova. You had XRP, people realizing that payments aren't the future because they're too boring. So down here, XRP was 28% of the entire crypto market. Yes, XRP's market cap was literally 1/3 of the entire crypto market. I am not joking. I made a video on it. I can make one again just to show you. It's mind-blowing, okay? Because now that people realize payments actually suck and we want to do like smart contract stuff, right? So all of this died, not from insiders and all these like, the government coming after you. It was just we ran out of buyers. We had too much excitement in the 2017 alt mania, and now we just had too many buyers just ran out. Everybody ran out. We died a natural death. But this one we're looking at now, friends, this bear market now was all man-made disasters. So as you can see, China, the scum banning. That was a China scum ban where the insiders, those filthy F2 pool Bitcoin miners destroying the Bitcoin price, those absolute backstabbing scum, subhuman filth, those people, yes, that was also one of the causes, all right? We also had the Fed doing the interest rates. We have FTX and all the purposeful destruction of Luna UST. All of these man-made. A lot of it man-made, okay? And this is all they can do. Think about that, okay? Just think about that. It's kind of crazy how, when you think about it, right, that humans could only damage it this much. So this is the crypto market getting destroyed and going back to Bitcoin, right? And then this is all this new natural disasters, right? So it doesn't really matter. See, this is why I tell you, you would have thought, right? You would have thought if I put pen on paper and I just sat you down in a room and I said, okay, what do you think would be worse? If I orchestrated like 7 planned attacks on the crypto industry, I'm going to make everything a security. I'm going to ban all these. I'm going to destroy the banks. I'm even going to go out of my way to depeg USDC. I'm going to go do that. I'm going to make sure they get destroyed. You would think that is the absolute worst case and Bitcoin dominance is going to the moon. Bitcoin's going to gain all the strength. That's what you would think. And of course, a normal person would think that. But then look at the chart. You go, uh-oh, this is the best you can do. Okay. We did more damage hurting ourselves. That's another funny way to think about it. Literally, we're just slapping ourselves left and right. Left and right, just slapping yourself. Stop slapping yourself. This is what we did, okay? We hurt ourselves more. So this is a sign of the crypto market going more mature. And also, this is an ominous warning to you. Just because you can predict the narratives doesn't mean you can predict the market reaction, okay? Because you would have thought if all these orchestrations of the evil establishment scum, you would have thought that would have destroyed us beyond imagination, but it didn't, okay? So people held strong. This is why everything goes off market emotions, not these stories and these narrative stuff, okay? So we're looking at this Bitcoin dominance and people are already cheering. They're like, the death of altcoins, death of altcoins. So, you know what, friends? I'll give it to them. Like most altcoins are absolutely garbage. Not going anywhere. Shouldn't even be in them. But here I am. I showed you, right? I'm showing you this another post, okay? So it's about the coins that actually did well. So quickly read this, okay? So ChainLINK is still ahead. Why I like ChainLINK. So I'm just telling you why I like Link, okay? Interesting note, out of 200 altcoins since 2018 of June, only 7 coins are still beating Bitcoin. ChainLINK is still up against Bitcoin, same as Doge and BNB. Link and Doge are not targeted by the SEC. I like ChainLINK because it gives me benefits of the Ethereum upside. Yes, Doge does not give benefits of Ethereum and smart contract upside. It still remains as a meme, and of course, you probably, I don't know, like it's just, it can pump, of course, but you just have different types of things I can't measure right now. And probably we'll get it sometime in the future. Maybe we'll play it in a year. We'll see this. So this is the actual chart here. You can see Link up here. Look at the change up here. Still plus 540%. This is what I like. Doge is also plus 473%. BNB also plus 292%. You can see there's actually 3 coins basically. That's it, friends. There's like 3 coins out of, I'm not joking, like 600 back then. 3 out of 600 that you can basically go like, yes, I give you double tick up. Now, of course, there is also Ethereum, of course, as a blue chip. But we know Ethereum's not going to give you like a 7 to 8x on Bitcoin from here in such a short amount of time, okay? Nexo got called a security. CNX don't know what that is. Theta already peaked because it hit top 10 and there's video stuff. They're probably going to get overtaken. ENJ, a gaming coin, they have failed to capitalize on it, okay? So, you know, Mana is also not coming back. KuCoin coin and Hot Hollow Chain also scam. So a lot of these coins gone. Those were the best out of 600, okay? So, you know, when people always ask me, okay, why? And that's okay. You don't have to believe me. Please click sell, go do something else. I'm just letting you know, I like this chart. This is Ethereum chart. Do you see this? This is why Ethereum's still up that. So this is why ChainLINK is still up that plus 500%. That's actually that number here. Do you see here? You see where we start here? We are up, and look at this. Here we are making what I call a higher low, friends. You see this floor? I like this. You see this value here that the market gave? Market basically says, we were so powerful, we are not going to full round trip. That's what I like to see because it went up so far. That is what you like to see. Now, of course, BNB, super strong as well, but you just got the SEC targeting you. That's it. I just, like, why throw it in the SEC? BNB, like, what if people aren't as excited for it anymore? Maybe they like decentralized stuff. Maybe smart contracts come out. That's just something to think about. BNB's just got more competition. That's it. So if you're BNB, I mean, it's great. It's strong. You're Binance rotating profits into it. I don't know how they'll do it for the next couple of months, but I like this. That's it. Yeah, it's ridiculously cheap. I don't know where this thing's going to land. By the way, this is Link versus Ethereum, which is this is the ultra difficult mode, okay? Ultra difficult. I mean, from here, if it goes back to the high, you get a 15x. But yeah, this is ridiculously cheap anyway, friends. Like, we're going all the way down. Like, hitting minus 94%. What are you even doing with yourself? But this is what happens in markets. They go ridiculously cheap for a ridiculously long amount of time. You've heard that saying where they'll just rinse you out. If they don't rinse you out by price, they'll rinse you out with time. And I just would like to remind you, okay, when Link just can move, it can just start moving up. You know, who's literally to say by the end of this year we just don't start doing this, right? And suddenly, I'm telling you right now, man, I've seen it time and time again in markets. So many times there'll just be like a 60-day window, and you're like, oh my god. This move just completely erased like 2 years of pain, right? I'm not even joking, right? And 2 years of pain. It's just funny, okay? So, you know, you might think, is this even possible? Well, yeah, it is possible. This is just ChainLINK going back to $25 halfway in the range and Bitcoin staying at 30K. Okay, so these ranges are possible, and that's just the start of it, friends. So when you're looking at this is what I like to see. It checks all my filters. Everybody's still abusing it, spamming it. I'm even seeing people in Ethereum Maxi Discords. One guy literally said, and I'm not joking, he literally said, I'm quoting here, he said he is so euphoric at the thought of ChainLINK oracles being replaced by another poop coin out there, like some other insider pump and dump eigenlayer that I made a video about with private funding, okay? That he's so euphoric about it, he would literally he said he'd give someone 10 Ethereum just to see it. Just to see it. And I'm like, wow, that's very aggressive language. You sound like a bit of a weirdo. So, I mean, just think about it. When are they saying it, friends? When are they saying this? You know when. You know when, okay? They're not saying off the back of the green hand. They're saying it down here, okay? So, I guess what we'll do, we'll just keep the receipts and see what happens. Don't forget, friends, you like, subscribe, you press my belly button, you press your belly button, you press all, because I'm your friend here. I'm actually, I have the mental fortitude of a brick wall, all right? I don't care what these anonymous people and texts on the internet say. I know what I'm doing, my strategy. And I, unlike all these other subhuman filth scum, I will actually provide the chance for you. Not everyone's strong enough, but I will provide the chance for you to identify something in a cheap zone, which means I don't tell you about things after they've gone up. I'm like, oh, this thing's going to change the future. Wait and see. You will wait and see people join the crowd. Those people are not your friends, and they're not my friend either. They will have a permanent friendship denied status on them, because people who don't want you to succeed, they will only shill when things go up. And don't ever forget that. When things are going down, look at the pain. Look at the knives in the back I'm taking from everybody. They're like, oh, it's going down. It's going down. These people, they filter themselves out. I promise you this, okay? I was over here, man. 2018, 19, 2020. I was here in crypto, and I wasn't linked the whole time. But I'm just telling you, I've been around here, and I promise you this. These scum, these subhuman filth people, they rotate out every 3 to 6 months. They become irrelevant. Okay, they go do something else. They're not around. So if you're going to make it here, you really need a long-term vision with me. So Bitcoin dominance, we're going to see how it plays out. I've already given you why I like Link. You can see now it has no competition pretty much. And hey, even if it does, it doesn't really matter. They've really laid the foundation for the future. So we are going to keep a close eye on this. We actually would prefer, Bitcoin keeps staying strong so the whole industry can be shown that there is a future for us and, of course, our friendship. Like, subscribe, bell button, all friends. Tell mum and dad we're still going to make it. Maybe Bitcoin dominance is destined for lower when the market finally comes to its senses. Catch you in the next one.